So there's been this talk about a possible matchup between Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. And that is a pretty interesting fight. I think it'll be a really good matchup with those two guys. And I've been hearing about people saying that this is, if they match up and there's an event, UFC decides to do this event between these two guys, they headline the event, that it's going to be probably the UFC's biggest pay-per-view ever in history. Possibly, I mean, it may, there is, I think there's a possibility. There's always a possibility for these types of things. At the same time, though, I just feel like even though, Khabib, he's a very talented, fighter, and Conor also, he shows, his versatility. He's a gifted, talented fighter at this, but at the same time, I have to say that Conor, and in the situation that he had not too long ago, where he, flipped out and did that whole ordeal at, over in Brooklyn, New York, and I think it was what was it, the Barclays Center? I think yeah, and that whole incident, and people got injured, and he came over there doing making a scene and everything. I think that probably rubbed some people the wrong way. I think it did rub people the wrong way in one instance, and then some were saying that, or that they believed that it was all supposed to be some type of a marketing or stunt to boost up revenue, boost up people to buy, get everybody hyped up to see these events and stuff like that. And again, that is possible too. I just feel like, as far as a draw, and like I said, I like both fighters. I think they both are very talented. Connor's definitely has that charisma, everything. Khabib, he's very, he's definitely very outspoken, and um, he's an interesting guy. I just feel like they're not enough together to really pull in the numbers that will. I mean, some people are predicting 4.3, 4.4. I don't know, somewhere in the 4 point, right? Hitting a 4.2 million pay-per-view buys, and in the U.S. for this particular event, right? For Khabib and Conor, and I just think that that's a bit way over. I just don't think it's going to pull in that much. I don't feel like those two are that big of a. I mean, Conor is a big draw. I still believe he still is. I don't think that, I don't think that he has lost a whole heap of fan base. I think people still are intrigued by this man. I think they still want to come out and see him, do his thing, put on a show as he always does. And Khabib, definitely, he doesn't really have to he just says a few words. I will break you. I will break him. I will smash, 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 and I will break him. So, I mean, but at the same time, I just feel like it's just not enough to really bring in the type of numbers that, let's say, a Floyd Mayweather Jr. brings in. Like pairing up a Conor McGregor with a Floyd Mayweather again. Now you're talking about hitting that mark of a 4.3 pay-per-view in North America, right? And at the same time, what I saw as far as what they did, those two guys, when they fought in the boxing ring on that side of things, they brought in some huge numbers. They actually, around the world, apparently, they went to 6.7 million pay-per-view buys. So, I mean, you talk about a record, that's like unheard of in the combat sports arena, okay? And the fact that, people like Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. can bring in that kind of money. That's why he calls himself Money Mayweather. He is the money team. His team are the money team. They're all about it. And so they know what they're going to bring in, and that's it. And so they are the draw. And I think UFC needs to have someone like a Floyd Mayweather be in that sort of mix there, that talk of bringing in the type of pay-per-view revenue that they're looking to hit. But I just don't see it with Khabib and Conor. I really don't. I think I like the rivalry. I like, these two being able to see that. At the same time, I just feel like it's just not a big enough draw. Now, Nate Diaz, bringing him back into the mix with Conor McGregor, then you're going to see some draw there. However, I still say that it's just not going to be the type of a draw that a Floyd Mayweather brings to the table. So I don't know. Well, that's how I feel about it. You can tell me what your thoughts are about it. But I just feel like it just isn't going to work between these two, Khabib versus Conor. If the UFC is looking for a big, huge pay-per-view, it's definitely not going to be the Khabib versus Conor McGregor. Now, you know, that's just as far as my prediction on that. And not even really but that's just what I feel. I just strongly feel that. I feel like just even looking at the facts and just all of the different events and everything that have occurred, and you putting all that together and the numbers and the last draw that even Khabib had brought in, to win that title. Again, I mean, the numbers, like they say, the numbers don't lie. I just don't believe that it's going to be that type of a draw that people are looking to or hoping that it would be. It won't even come close to a Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, or like I said, a Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight versus Conor McGregor. I think if they put, if that whole thing comes about where they can, put Floyd in the mix on the UFC side, which I think that is definitely, they're definitely going to make some huge big numbers. I mean, you want to win, and you want to win big. Money Mayweather, y'all. That's all I gotta say. Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. is just all about it, okay? So, make no mistake. It just is what it is. He is the king in that area. So, what are you gonna do? Like, I think that's where it should. I think that's where it should go, as far as if that's what they're looking to do, and they really want to, put themselves back into a nice money-making pay-per-view hit. You're gonna have to put Floyd Money Mayweather with it. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna bring him in the mix. So, yeah. So, what are your thoughts? I'd love to hear your thoughts out there on this whole situation. Do you feel that Khabib versus a Conor McGregor for a title shot? Because, of course, it's going to be the title because, Conor has to get his belt back, right? He lost it, right? Or it was stripped from him because no activity, right, in that area. So, and it's a rivalry between the two, obviously. And but do you feel that is going to be a big draw for the UFC, so big that it will hit a pay-per-view buy of 4 or over, over 4 million buys. Will it hit that mark with these two guys leading the headline? I mean, I think that they would have to have more people headlining. Like, I think they have to double up and do some really major headlining matchups to even pull that off. Like, you got to put some major superstars on there. I mean, so, but like I said, what are your thoughts? Love to hear your thoughts out there. Those are my opinions, as this is Fighting the Opinion, giving you the direct opinion of, that's what I do, y'all. I give you my honest opinion here, and that's how it feels. So, however, my opinion is just my opinion, and I'd love to hear others' different point of views out there. Have, whatever you all feel it should be, how you think it would pan out, if they would be able to pull that off or not. I'd love to hear your take out there. Once again, if you like what you heard, punch the thumbs up below and subscribe to this channel. Like it, and you can also share, and also make sure you hit that bell to get notification to every time I go ahead and put out another video. I'm doing what I can to get these things out there to you all. Just gotta have situate some things so that I can be more regular and have ongoing, constant activity out there to share with you all. So, like I said, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, until next time, everyone, one love, respect, and take care.